Okay, well, I don't know many of you on the committee, but I do know Representative Sinicki, and Chris, I just want to say I hope your friends in Gaza are still alive through all of this.
Still have not heard from them.
My name is Heba Mohammed. I'm a proud Palestinian and usually a proud Wisconsinite, but not today. Today, I feel enraged that AB 446 was even drafted, let alone being heard and considered by this body. I speak today in opposition to AB 446. The question at hand today is whether or not Wisconsin will prioritize giving cover to a criminal foreign government over the constitutionally enshrined free speech rights of Wisconsinites. As we've heard from others, the application of the IHRA definition does not prevent genuine acts of anti-Semitism and therefore does not offer any real or added protections to the Jewish community. What the definition does do is chill free speech of those who support Palestinian liberation and of Palestinians like me. Worse, it criminalizes our speech under certain conditions as well. As you can imagine, I've been an advocate for Palestine my whole life. And throughout my life, I've been on the receiving end of anti-Palestinian racism, including from elected officials. That hate has increased tenfold during the past 746 days of Israel's genocide against Palestinians. And it is a genocide, as a majority of the world and experts recognize. I've been told to my face that our people deserve to be killed, including our children. I've been told that Palestine will be wiped off the map. And in the most serious case, I've been a plaintiff in a federal hate crime trial for receiving death threats from someone based on race, national origin, and our advocacy for Palestine. Friends of mine have received direct threats of harm, rape, and other violence for supporting Palestine. And then there's the cases of Palestinians in the United States that ended in death and hospitalization. In October of 2023, 6-year-old Palestinian Wadi al-Fayoumi in Illinois was stabbed to death and his mother severely injured in an attack by a Zionist. I'm going to pause for a moment of silence for him. In Texas just this year, a Palestinian student was followed by a Zionist terrorist after a pro-Palestine protest and stabbed badly enough to be hospitalized. These are just two concrete examples of violent anti-Palestinian hate, but somehow there's more concern in this committee for the discomfort of Zionists than for the actual violence faced by Palestinians, Muslims, and our allies. And to sharpen my point, my cursory search of public statements made by members of this committee show that none of you have recognized or condemned the genocide, which is internationally recognized and is ongoing. Feeling at risk is not the same as being at risk, but the Zionist propagandists here would have you believe it is. I'm asking you to think critically, to see through the propaganda. Question the ADL statistics that show these increases in anti-Semitic acts this year. The ADL already uses the IHRA definition, and I would expect criticisms of Israel to be on the rise during a genocide that they're committing, and this is not anti-Semitic. I'm going to ask you to question why our society is comfortable being actually racist against Palestinians when responding to false and conflated acts of anti-Semitism that don't protect anybody. I'll close my remarks with this. It is in the best interest of our democracy to kill this bill. And if it passes, against the will of Wisconsinites and with the clear goal of shutting up our movement, I promise not to cower. Empires always fall, and I know my fight is a righteous obligation to my people. So I will always proudly proclaim that Zionism is racism, that Israel is a genocidal, terrorist, apartheid state, and that Palestine will be free from the river to the sea. Vote against AB 446. I'm open to questions.
Any questions from the committee? Seeing none, thank you very much.